Same prompt, same model. The first one installed 4 libraries and took 5 minutes to build, and the second one installed 0 libraries and took only 1 minute to build. In one of them, I've installed this plugin called Ponytail, and the second one is just regular Claude. Now the name and look of this comes directly from a developer we all know. These geeky glasses, long ponytail, and always the developer who barely talks and just codes the whole day. This is a very new project and it already has 59,000 stars. And they claim that using their plugin, Claude Code and other agentic AI tools write up to 94% less code, and it becomes 20% cheaper to run these tools. And today we are going to build an application using this plugin and without using this plugin and see what's the difference between the two. So if this sounds interesting to you, let's get started. Now, this isn't the first time that any plugin has claimed that they would make Claude Code more efficient. There have been plugins before as well, like a plugin called Caveman. But the difference between this one is it has benchmarked against all the other known alternatives, and it turns out that Ponytail comes out as a clear winner. Now at the core of it, it works on a software development principle called YAGNI, which stands for you aren't gonna need it. And it suggests that developers should only implement the features they required for the current project, rather than adding unnecessary features and functionalities based on assumptions. And what it does is it prevents over-engineering, it reduces complexity, and makes the delivery faster, which if I just simplify means that it reduces the number of output tokens for any LLM. Now installing this plugin is also pretty straightforward, and it's available to be added in all the marketplaces for AI tools like Claude Code, Codex, GitHub, Copilot, everywhere. You can just run these 2 commands and you can install this plugin. To demonstrate what YAGNI means, I have a code example for you. The right one is where YAGNI principle is being followed. The left one is where YAGNI principle is not being followed. Now the essence of this code is we're just trying to see what is the total cart value for a particular cart which is shown in these 2 examples. Now in the YAGNI example, we have one function which takes the cart items and just has a variable called discount percentage. And what it does is that it calculates the total by just summing up the price times the quantity and then applying the discount amount, which is very straightforward. But if we look at the second example, which is not following the YAGNI principle, there are several complexities which are added, like currency converter functions and cart calculator classes, which was not even required. And that's the entire essence on which this plugin is built on, which is you only build what's required and just skip the verbose part. Now there has been some discussion on X on whether this plugin is even required or not, because there have been people who have just written a simple prompt to Claude and they have gotten similar results, which is just follow YAGNI principle, which is if you just give this prompt, say follow YAGNI principle, it almost works the same way. So you don't need to necessarily install a plugin. But this repository claims that they have benchmarked those results, which is YAGNI plus 1-line prompts versus Ponytail, and it turns out that the accuracy, meaning how much accurate your code will be, is lesser if you just use that prompt. And in addition to that, you also get some other commands like Ponytail review, Ponytail audit, Ponytail det, and a lot of other things that you can do with this as well. So it makes sense. Now let's look at a real example. I've already installed Ponytail plugin in my Claude Code, and I'm opening these 2 Claude Code windows, and I'm going to give the same prompt to both of them, which is build me a proper GitHub Explorer application. It should have a search bar, and if I type a username, it should show user's profile, avatar, name, bio, followers, following count, and the public repositories. Now I'm giving this prompt to both the windows, but in one of them, I'll mention to use Ponytail, and another one I will specifically mention not to use Ponytail. And let's see what these 2 come back with. Now, as you can see, the first one, in which I specifically mentioned to use Ponytail, did the entire job in 1 minute 2 seconds. While the first one just built a index.html, the second one actually built an entire application, which wasn't even required for a simple use case like this. Now let's look at the difference between the 2. Now, if I look at these 2 side by side, these of course look different, and of course the one which is not using Ponytail is slightly better in terms of UI. Like if you see, it gave it a name which is Octoscope. The second one just built the bare bones application. Now let's try to use both of them and see whether they are actually functioning or not. So I just run the search on both of them, and for some reason I think The one which is not using YAGNI was faster. But yeah, of course, this one is looking slightly better, but the difference is actually quite minimal. And in terms of token spends, so if you're building something which is pretty straightforward, it's always wise to use lesser number of tokens than actually build something which is over engineered. Like, I didn't ask it to give it a name, yet it gave it a name. The UI is good, but this is a very utilitarian application. I don't need to show this application to anyone. I don't need a fancy UI for this. So I might as well use the regular application instead of the one which is over engineered. And that's what Ponytail does. If you like this video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for more videos like these.